Yeah, it's very interesting. So the transfer budget of 8 million. Our current transfer budget guaranteed to us next season is 790K. So not much. Payroll of 9.96, almost 10 million. Ours currently is 3 million. Well, we have a job offer, and it's not as much in terms of me making money as I thought it was. But that being said, it's got a massive transfer budget and a massive payroll budget. I mean, we are talking $6 million more of a payroll budget than what we currently have. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I've hit the wrong button. There we go. Hit the right button. Turn myself off. Yeah, it's very interesting. So the transfer budget of 8 million. Our current transfer budget guaranteed to us next season is 790K. So not much. Payroll of 9.96, almost 10 million. Ours currently is 3 million. I mean, Jesus Murphy. It's massive. It's a massive. We also we got to. I haven't done it yet. We're not going to play any matches today. I think we're taking this job. We're not going to take any matches, play any matches. We're going to go over some other stuff. That being said, let's go ahead and do it. It's a 1-year deal. Let's try to get it up to 43. Okay, they was happy with 43. I guess we're managing Tel Aviv now. Third club. Thought we would. Are we going to go over do what happens? We're not going to play any matches today. We're going to take a look at the club and the rest of it. I have done some kits, and I didn't really mess with them. I just kind of randomized them. I just generated them and didn't do anything different, really. So, yeah, there we go. New manager. We want to take a look at something though. So just to show what I was discussing. We're in a much different type of club. We went over the club vision last time, but we're going to do it again. They want us to develop players using our youth system, play attacking football, entertaining football, high-tempo pressing football, sign players under the age of 23, maintain the club status as the most reputable team, work within the payroll. By God, I hope we can do that because that's freaking massive. Sign players to sell for a profit, 2-year contracts. They're not judging this season the Champions League, the Europa League. I'm assuming they've already got knocked out of it. They want us to challenge for the league. The Israeli Cup, not judging. They don't really care anything. They just want us to challenge for the league. So we're going to have some work to do. Next season, they want us to win the league title. It is a 1-year deal, which is awesome because I don't plan on re-signing with them. You know, we're going to finish this season. We're going to do next season. We're going to get out of Israel. I want to go to a different nation. It's time to do that. We don't want to spend too much time in here like we already have in terms of the save. But that looks cool. We're good with that. Go on to the next one. Can we get out of this, damn it? Here we go. Okay, so what I wanted to discuss was the amount of trophies between the two clubs. Ashdod currently sitting second in the league. They have won just one Toto Cup and then one second-tier cup. Okay? Okay. We get it. Maccabi Tel Aviv, though. They've won a lot of stuff. 27 league titles. They've won 2 Asian Champions League, 24 Israeli Cups, 8 of the Toto Cups, and then I don't know what the hell those are. So, yeah, a much more reputable club, bigger payroll, bigger everything, big fun. So, I'm thrilled with what we're doing with this new club. I think it's going to be a really good one. I think it's going to be fun. Sorry, I got to get a drink. This is like the 3rd episode I've recorded today. So I'm a little bit struggling right now. I wanted to go over, okay, so we've done the new contract. We're happy with that. I wanted to go over the difference in titles. We've done that. Now, as I mentioned, we've changed the kits. They didn't have kits, obviously. The owner is Canadian. I tried to look up his company that he owns and put that on the kits. It didn't really work out for me too well, so unfortunately I didn't do that. But we do have Air Canada as our sponsor. As I said, I really didn't do much with these kits. I just hit generate, and these was the ones that they generated. So I'm happy with them. I think they look okay. It's time to take a look at our club, though, a little bit. We're not going to take a look at the team. I want to take a look at them off screen so I can kind of take a look at them and see who we like, who we don't like. Training facilities are great. Youth facilities, great. Reputation, 3-star. I'm really excited about this. I think it's a pretty good jump for us. The facilities that we didn't see, junior coaching, excellent. Youth recruitment, exceptional. Planning in 29,000 stadium, Cedar Stadium, it's very nice. I'm happy with that. We're going to take a look at the stadium as well today. What else do we have here? Last year's contracts. That's, he's got some potential, right? We'll just trigger his extension. That's not a big deal. Excellent intake. We've got at least one of our fullbacks has plenty of promise. Midfield, defensive mid, we got A. Attacking mid, A. Wide midfields, B. Goalkeeper, C. We don't have hardly any center backs or wing backs or center mids or wingers or strikers. So, we've got some defensive players coming in this youth intake. Looks pretty good. Happy about that. I'm not sure what we want to do with this yet. I do want to take a look at the dynamics of the club. So we do have average support. Okay. One player opposes me. Ben Hemo. Who is this guy? Who is this Ben Hemo? Was he the guy that it also said wasn't happy? Get out of here. We'll go ahead and make a change right there. I don't give a rat's up about that guy. He's dead to me. I'm excited though, guys. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think we made the right decision? I feel like we did. We're not going to spend a lot of time here. We went over the stuff that I've wanted to so far. That being said, I want to take a look at the stadium. I want to do players, and I want to set up a tactic before the end of today's episode. It's going to be a short one. I do apologize, but I do want to give it a little bit of time before we go into the next matches, which will be. They had really poor form right here, didn't they? They've started getting. They've picked it up a little bit. We got Hapoel Tel Aviv first, Hapoel Jerusalem, Maccabi Netanya. So where's Hapoel Tel Aviv? So this is going to depend on where we come back. Hapoel Tel Aviv, is that this one? No, that's not. That's this team, right? What team? What is your name? Is this Hapoel Tel Aviv? I am so confused. Like, what is your name? What? So they're sitting fifth in the league. Like, look at these badges. Okay, take a look at that one, right? Hapoel Tel Aviv, and then this is Hapoel Jerusalem. Apparently, it just doesn't say that. How the hell am I supposed to know these difference? Okay, so Hapoel Tel Aviv sitting fifth in the league. Jerusalem is currently near the bottom, right? Yeah, bottom. And then Netanya is where? So they're eighth in the league. If we could win all three of these matches, that'd be nice. I think we're going to come back and be a little bit confusing. We'll play the first two matches on screen, which is about a week away. We got a little bit of time to get in here and figure this stuff out and see what we got. But I think that's what we're going to do. Those are going to be our first two matches with the club, which will be in the next episode. Just give me some time to take a look at the club, figure out what we need to do tactically, take a look at the players, figure out which ones I like. Because I haven't really looked at them yet. I'm going to do that off screen. We're going to come back, though, with the stadium tour and a player tour / tactic thing. You get what I'm saying, guys. Well, here we are. We're taking a look at Google Maps, taking a look at the stadium. I haven't seen a great view of it yet. We're going to try taking a look at the outside of it. There it is. It's probably the best shot of it. We can take a gander around, see if we can find an area that we can get into and see if we can see a little bit better. It doesn't look like there's going to be a great view of it, unfortunately, does it? I mean, it doesn't look that impressive from the outside. There is a couple shots that we maybe can see from the inside of it. I'm just wanting to see if we can actually see. We're kind of getting far away from it from here, unfortunately. A little bit of crowdedness. And then you got this wall that kind of comes around and blocks the view from this side. We may have a turn up here we can take to see a little bit more of it. Haven't went from this side yet. Yeah, you can't see there. Kind of getting back into view a little bit right here of it. Yeah, it's not super impressive from the outside. It doesn't look like, does it? That looks like that's going to be the best of it that we can actually get. But it looks like there's a couple spots we can actually drop inside of it as well. Let us do that. See if we can. What the heck? Oh, that's pretty dope. That's a cool shot of it. Okay. Okay. A little drone footage, it looks like. Kind of looks like they're resurfacing it there. Not sure what's happened. But it looks pretty good from the inside. Definitely a big, big stadium. Happy about that. I think it looks pretty good. I have taken a look at some of the players, and it's kind of an odd squad. So we're going to get into that. I guess now would be the best time. It's I don't know. It's definitely an odd one. We got to look at some of these top players though. Dan Glazer, a 4-star player, 4-star potential ability, guy that can play as a center mid for us, right back. He may end up being a right back for us. I have him right now as a center mid, but we really don't have a right back. We don't really have a good right back. That's one of the issues. So Dan Glazer, maybe somebody that moves around a little bit. Elmke's here, a center mid. Definitely going to be playing in the center mid a lot of matches for us. Looks really good. Stipe can play up top as our pressing forward. Really strong. If you remember, they want us to play pressing up top. So we're definitely going to do that. He looks to be a pretty solid player, doesn't he? Can kind of do a lot of things. I'm excited about him. I think he's going to be a really good one for us. We got this guy, a left back who is actually Israeli, so that's good news there. But we do have a little bit of competition between left back and center back. Ranko, we're just calling you Ranko. Ranko, there we go. Center back option that looks pretty solid. Like they've got some really good players. Or Balorian, I'm guessing. Center back, fit as hell. This guy is super fit. Excited about him. Young player that I think is going to be a really solid player for us. Algmog, this is kind of an odd one for us. He's a left wing player. I think he's going to be a backup striker because we really don't have a backup striker. He is a regular starter. I think he's going to play a lot for us. Gabby here. Gabby can kind of do a lot of things. I think we're going to play him as a number 10, maybe. I think that's what I have him set up for. This is where it gets a little difficult. So we have this guy who wants to play as a left back or as a center back. I'm leaning more toward left back, honestly. I think he can do a pretty good job of that for us. And then Daniel is our goalkeeper. Not the greatest 3-star player, 3-star potential ability. But one thing that's a little bit odd for me is their backup goalkeeper is a foreign player. So that's... Don't really like that. I have transfer listed one guy. One of the third choice goalkeeper. He was already transfer listed when we got here. The guy that I have transfer listed... Is it this guy? He's transfer listed. I didn't transfer list him. Thought I transfer listed him. This guy right here. I have transfer listed him. 1.5-star player, 2-star potential. The only guy that doesn't like us. So he's going to be on the squad. The under 19s, there's not enough really there yet for me to want to bring up into the first team. So we haven't done that any. I think we're going to just roll with the 4-2-3-1. It's similar to kind of what I'm trying to do in the NAC Breda save now. But this is what I've picked so far, but we may end up moving him there. Do we have somebody else that can play here? I mean, see, it's kind of the same situation. Gabby could drop back there, right? Do that. Can you play as a box-to-box? Yeah, you can play as a box-to-box. So I think he'll be our box-to-box. Number 10 now. What do we want to do at number 10? Gulu. I do like this guy right here. I do like him. He's a young player, 20-year-old guy that I think we may end up using a lot more. He's a squad level player right now, but I do think we will end up using him. This may be what we actually use right here, playing Glazer as a right back, because as I mentioned, we really don't have a backup right back, unfortunately, for us on this side, and same with striker. As you can see, some of these guys are just other positions, really. Almog might be the guy that we end up using. I think he can play as a pressing forward. Hanson's, we're playing him on the right-hand side on most matches. Roy Levy, a player that we might use some up top. He's a squad-level player for us now. Maybe a third-choice striker for us. And then, yeah, it kind of gets a little bit scary there as well. So I feel like the issues at this club is right back and then striker right now. That might be the only issue that they have. But staffing wise, we got a lot of work to do staffing wise. We got a lot of room for players, or a lot of room for staff members on this side. I do want to take a look at our assistant coach and see him. Peter Van de Berg looks to be a pretty solid assistant coach, doesn't he? So we need to get that solved. I am disappointed we only have 2 scouts. We don't have a chief scout yet, so we need to get that solved. And I am scouting right now 2 of my boys, Michael and Name. That shows you how different of a level of a squad that we have. Naim right now is a 2-star player, 3.5-star potential ability. May not make the jump with us. Michael, I am interested to see what he could potentially do for us. I think he would be a really solid player that we could bring in and obviously use there. We do have room in the transfer budget to pull something off. Got a lot of money really to spend. So, yeah, we need to talk about goals with the club as well. I think since it's a short-term deal with us, we're going to obviously try to get a coaching badge. That's goal number 1 this offseason is to get a coaching badge. And I think we should obviously win the league at some point, either this season or next season. And we could somehow pull it off. It's not looking like it. It looks like we may be able to jump Ashdod and might could challenge for it. I doubt it. It depends on how long. I can't remember exactly how long that league split is. So hopefully we get a second place finish this upcoming season, or this season right here. And next season we try to win the league after we bring in some of our own guys that we really like. It's going to be fun though. I'm really excited about it. I think we're going to have a good time here. And I think that's really all the time that we have for today. I believe I haven't decided still. Was obviously the league splits. I really wish this Jerusalem match wasn't the second match. I really do. I wish that it was Maccabi Netanya in place of Jerusalem right there. Unfortunately for us, it's not that way. Netanya would be pretty cool to come back since they beat us in the Israeli Cup 5-0. I think, honestly, we may come back with these final 2 matches. I may play 1 match off screen and come back there. Then the league will split. Hopefully we'll get some good results in that. And there we go. There is the new club. I think it's going to be fun. I really do. It's going to be a short go. We don't want to spend too much time here in Israel, as we've mentioned before. And yeah, I think it's a good way to end it with this club right here. Hopefully you guys agree with me. I think we made the right move, and hopefully we can just keep going forward. And yeah, good stuff. Well, I want to apologize. I know it was a shorter episode, but I wanted to actually do a full episode on the new club. Hopefully you guys agree with what we've done here. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.